guys, and welcome to today's tutorial 2 in episode Limelight. Learn how to make readers choose their character's name. So we already have a background interior bedroom poster wall. For you to see it, this is it right here, interior bedroom poster wall. So today's tutorial is basically to make us learn how to allow our story readers choose their character name. So we're going to have my main character name is script actor. At script actor stands left. Then we're going to have at Lily enters from left to screen left. Let's make it screen center. And sorry, but we have to change this to right. Yeah, to make it a little more easier for us, not to make it complex. And once we have that, we're going to press enter, and then we're going to have Lily say, remember how I do in my episode stories, when my actors talk, I always make sure it's in this second line. You can make yours at any line at the beginning, it would work, but I do it this way because I'm more comfortable with this. So I'm going to have script actor say, Lily, what are you doing in my room? What are you doing in my room? In my room. And what are you doing? Okay, let's make it, what are you doing here? But unfortunately, Lily owns the room, so Lily is going to redirect that question back to our main character. No, I should ask you what you are doing in my bedroom. And then we have Lily also say, I'm going to call mom on you. So we're going to have Lily again say, so you better leave. Well, at this point, we'll need our character to have a name. So we're going to say, narrator say, your sister is having problems calling your name. Your name. So it's advisable. Let me scroll this back, to give yourself a name. So sorry about this. Let me just so it's advisable, or we can just say, so it's advised for you to give yourself a name. Then once that is done, we're going to have what the script template that we're going to use to make the name come out. So for the name to come out, if for our readers to input the names, it's not all about just, it's not about all the script. It basically happens in this script template. Where my arrow is, follow it down to the script template right here. This script template, then we're going to search for name. Then we see this avatar name input. Please, I advise you to follow me to the end of this tutorial because you might see you've gotten it. At the end of the day, get stuck. So we're going to click on it and then a pop-up will show. So we're going to press add. Then once we see this arrow right here. So we're going to click on it and the thing expands. So because we would want our characters to write their first name and their last name, well, if it's a story that it has a custom last name, well, we're going to allow, well, you don't have to add last name, but because this is a story where I want it to have a last name, so I'm going to edit everything. What's your first name? Label first name input. So we're not going to edit anything again. Then we're going to have another name input for the last name. Then press add. Then we'll click on this likewise and it expands. Then we're going to change this to last name. Then we're going to come to this label first name input. We're going to as well change it to last name. We're going to come to this input and change it to last name, as well as this first name, and change it as well to last name. Then this done first name, we're going to change it as well to last name. Then we're going to have if first name is, so we're going to have last name. So then we're going to change this, go to first name, so we're going to have last name. So we have this which is already complete, and then we have to continue the scene. Also, we're going to have Lily say get out. So we're going to have this bracket. This bracket is what brings out the first name or the last name. So if you want to call the first name, you press this. If you want to call the last name, you change it to last name. Well, that's the main essence of changing this basically. That's the main essence. If not, there'll be a problem while creating your story. So we're going to be using first name, get out first name. So we're going to have this exclamation mark, and then we're going to have script actors say okay, I'm leaving. Okay. Well, we can make another sentence. Then we're going to have I'm leaving. I'm leaving. And then we're going to have at main script actor. That's, remember, your script's name exits left. So we're going to have at Lily is arrow sarcastic. Let's make it subtle. Subtle is kind of more useful, yeah. So we're going to have this. So there's something that I really want a quick edit right here. So we can't just make script actor, but looking right at our sister, like she knew our sister was going to come. So we're going to write and faces right. So we're going to write and then we're going to have that. Then we're going to have, after a short while, after our sister enters, we're going to have script actor facing our sister. Remember that we need to add the talking animations, but before adding that, let's save and preview and look at how our work, our efforts is. Remember, there might be mistakes and there might not be, but if they are, we're going to conquer them now. Now, please do not mind these red things. They're basically spelling errors. If you want to do it, you can basically correct it. So we see we have a problem. Script actor stands right and faces right. So let's leave this. We're going to change it. We're going to turn it here. Script actor. Once we have a mistake like that, there's a solution to it. Faces right. And then we're going to save and preview. So we're going to look at it and watch it save and preview. So we have a tutorial to learn how to make readers choose their character's name. Okay, we have a problem. So we have, this is the main character, you, and this is Snows. Script actor. Okay, she's meant to stand screen right. Yep, she's actually meant to stand screen right. Screen right. And then she faces right. Yeah, that's the mistake as well. Please take notes to every of my corrections because I'm also not a master in this thing. I'm still learning though. But because this is a complex code, so it's gotta have some. So it's actually previewing and saving. Well, the best control to save and preview is to press Control Shift S. Or if you're using a MacBook, you can use Command Shift S. So we have this. Then no, I should ask you what you're doing in my bedroom. I'm going to call mom on you, so you better leave. You see, he's having problems calling your name, so it's advised to give yourself a name. So what's your first name? Let's give ourselves Layla. So we have our first name, which is Layla, and our last name, let's give ourselves Burn. Get out, Layla. See? And then we have, okay, I'm leaving. And then she exits. And then she just rolls her eyes. You see, this is one way to let readers choose their characters' name. So now just let us finish it by adding the talking animations to it. Lily, what are you doing here? So she's actually surprised. So we're just going to make it talk. Okay. Then we're going to have her being angry. Now I should ask you what you're doing here. And then she's going to be, I'm going to call mom on you. Then we have So you better leave, talk, and have angry as well. So we're going to have you being here talking. So this is why she's so angry that she demands for you to leave. So we're going to give it talk. You can look at several angry animations. So but we're going to give ourselves uh, get out. So let's give it talk angry. And then we're going to have script actor being so soft. So we're going to make it neutral. Then we're going to have script actor again, talk neutral. So let us finish this by saving and previewing our efforts. So let us do this. Remember, Ctrl Shift S or Command Shift S. So we're going to wait for it to preview, and it's previewing. So it's the narrator talking. So what's your first name? So let's give it Lisa. Let's give it a separate name. What's your last name? Let's give it Sanders. Get out, Lisa, you see? And then she writes, okay, I'm leaving. And she leaves. And then she irons. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial on how to make readers choose their character name. So please do well to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share, and as well do not miss my next tutorial, which is how to make readers customize characters in episode Limelight. See you later. Bye bye.